Welcome back to another episode of the DPCast. I am Paul.
I'm Dan.
And today we have a very, very special guest with us who is from the podcast Cunch or Bunts. Hopefully I just said that right, Ash. Friggin' is one of my very good friends. Ash. Friggin'.
Yeah, don't worry, I've called you cunts plenty of times. you get the hang of it.
Yeah. I keep mixing them fucking up.
I also got my cat in on this. I don't know if you can hear him mowing because I kicked him out.
I thought I heard something in the background.
Going to be on the podcast, man. Right, then. Each and every week we go into our own little thing that we do, and that is...
What's new with you?
So, guys, what's new with you?
Should we start with Ash? He's the guest. What have you been up to this week, Ash? What's new with you? What's new with you?
Well, I suppose probably the most noteworthy thing is I directed my first film of sorts this week.
I was going to ask you about this.
I guess you can call it a film. I don't know.
Yeah. What is it about?
It's a music video for hairdressers in Carmarthen, Mel's Barbers. And they want 3 minutes of them cutting hair to the sound of Rolling Stone. So we went there between three cameras, shot over 12 hours worth of footage. I'm not sure if I like being a director. Going in to be an editor, because as a director, I felt like a bit of a spare part. I was just sitting there, drinking coffee, saying, right, Tom, move 1 to C, B to 2. Yeah. And then I'd itch my ass, vape, and go outside, and then come back in and start it again. Yeah. Then look at the fixed cam, say, yeah, that angle looks tidy, and then go back.
Sounds like a damn good job to me.
Yeah.
Sitting down.
I never done anything of that bracket when I was freaking videotaping for my cousin. My cousin's a barber himself, and I used to do a couple of videos for him nearly about a year back. Well, actually about half a year back. And nutshell, I've never done anything of that nutshell. So you took it to a very professional aspect, but you're doing it for uni, aren't you?
I am. I'm going in to do film studies and modern media, and part of it I had to do a portfolio. I mean, like, it could have been 30 seconds of me just dicking about on camera, again, with my finger up my ass, as long as I showed some degree of technical aptitude. But I thought, fuck that noise, I'm going nuclear. So I decided to actually do a 3-minute decent budget. It's cost me about 400 or 500 quid, I think, all in. With kits and time and everything like that. But it's kit I can use again, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I think I've gone a bit nuclear with it.
Cool.
We found the same though, Dan, didn't we, with the podcast? Like, didn't we? Like, we found, like, you know, basically, like, you've got to kind of invest in the bracket to place it into the next, like, into the current project you're doing, like, you know, and then obviously you can do vice versa around it.
Yeah, you only have to buy it once. It costs a bit at the start, but once you've got it then, isn't it? So, you're right for a while.
Like, luckily enough, Dan used to do a lot of drums back in the day, so naturally, like, luckily enough, he had, like, really expensive mics. So all I really, you know, we have to freaking work between us is get him a freaking mixer. That's all he didn't have. So, like, you were like, Dan, we need to get you a headset, buddy. You know, because, like, your audio's coming through just a fucking, you know, iTunes fucking piece of shit headphones. And you're like, okay, we'll go and get you a decent one. And he's like, I do have, like, a very expensive mic at home. I was like, yeah, and? He's like, all I need is a mixer.
I think we were talking about, we were umming and ahhing about it. I was like, I suppose we spend a bit of money on this. But I happened to look in my drum room one day. It's like, there's a very expensive mic in that bass drum, just gathering dust.
May as well use it.
Yeah,
you see what I'm fucking working with.
Oh, don't worry, it takes all sorts to make a world.
I did buy a very nice boom mic for the film. And I was going to use that, as in, like, have it plugged in like and hold it like that.
Yeah.
I know nobody else can see what I'm doing, but you've seen a boom mic, can you?
Yeah.
Like, wrapped around a big ass pole and you hold it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my Mac has only got one jack, so I can either speak or hear. Those are my options.
Yeah. Did you get to hit anyone on the head with it?
We can give you options, Ash.
What's that?
We can give him options. Don't you know that? The only thing a Mac has that most computers don't these days is naturally 2 ports, one for a mic, one for audio. Well, obviously a Mac has them converted, isn't it, into one. Well, me and Dan we've had to go around that solution ourselves. And there's a USB that I actually have spare in the house that I can't use for jack or shit, that gives you the option of having a mic and audio.
Oh, is it the, is it USB to jack converter?
Something like it's basically a USB with a mic and a audio jack on it.
Or is it lightning to jack?
Either
one works for mine.
Yeah, it's just USB 2, simples. So.
But it's literally something I want to use for the phone, and I can't fucking use it. It's not as if I'm going to get a Mac next, and if I do, it only costs me a fucking $5. It's nothing off my fucking shoulders, and it's fucking dangling around the fucking house at the moment. Like,
did you say a Mac would cost you a $5?
No, I meant freaking like.
Where are you getting your Macs from? I want in.
Back of the truck, buddy. Freaking paying him a $5.
I missed a trick, yeah.
I've had this fucking Mac since 2012, and it's a terrible decision. I wish we got a PC, to be honest, because it's a big fuck off desktop Mac, you know. So,
yeah. So what have you got? You got the full on, like, sort of
desktop one, yeah.
All right, cool. Freaking, I know Dan. What have you got, Dan? You got the freaking laptop in it.
I got MacBook Air. I've got. So it works great. I've had it for about 4 years now. It's still ticking away nicely. Like yours over there. Yours still works. It's just now, is it? Or?
I think mine's just running on wishes and dreams at the moment.
So what's new with you, Dan?
Oh, damn, I have to actually think about this. Now I actually passed it on to Ash because I couldn't think of anything. As previous listeners will know, I'm doing a play called Ghost Train, and now that's coming up in 2 weeks. So rehearsals are getting pretty intense. So I'm off script now. I've been learning my lines, and it's going pretty good. So that's all I've been up to, really. So how about you, Paul?
Myself, I have been creating the new logo for the DPCast. Freaking our new t-shirt logo. Freaking that we are going to be making very much soon. So you might be seeing Wah in London Comic Con very much in the next 2 or 3 months. And should be wearing our future merch. So
what do you do, Ash?
That is
you've been hanging around playgrounds again.
Did you hear the siren, did you?
Yeah.
Just thug life in croissants, mate. Don't worry about
it. Thug life.
Worse than Compton, mate.
Fucking. Oh my god.
So hang on. Hold the fucking phone. You got merch.
Yeah, well, we'll be going into merch in the next 3 or 4 months, yeah.
I know you guys have been fucking taking off. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, we're up to 266 followers on Twitter.
I can see. I think we're hovering at 65.
Yeah, we're doing damn decent. We seem to have a nice little following and people replying to us on a regular basis. And what I'm trying to do is naturally get people to see us in the person. Like we seem to have the downloads quite regular. We're having the viewing figures quite decently. YouTube, I haven't uploaded for the last 3 weeks. And the annoying part about that is that I'm not uploading it due to my forgetting it more than anything. But we were having decent viewing figures on that too. I mean, we were knocking in about 30, 40 viewing figures per episode. Like,
yeah, YouTube was pretty good for figures, actually. So, I think it's because it's more instant.
I stopped. Yeah, I stopped putting it up on there because all those fart knockers were just like watching it and then not commenting or interacting or in any sort of way because it just looks like you've refreshed the page. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather see a download or something. But we've had people downloading it in like 4 or 5 states.
Oh, nice.
And every time there's a new state, we talk about it and then insult them and then they don't download anymore.
Well, we had people from Indonesia.
Indonesia, and I think you said Russia as well, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, Russia as well. Freaking mostly our viewers are coming from Caerphilly, though.
Caerphilly?
Yeah, seriously. Like.
Oh, we're very big in Caerphilly.
You should host your own convention in Caerphilly.
It's just basically a boot sale desk in the middle of a car park in Tesco in Caerphilly or something.
So, is your name like DPCast? Is that because you two, or is that some wrestling reference or both? Or is it double penetration? Or all 3?
Oh, he had to go there, didn't he?
It's just this freaking Dan and Paul podcast, really. Freaking.
Isn't DP like a wrestling move of some sort? I'm sure.
DTP, yeah. Freaking, it's just another D to lob in.
DDT is
DDP.
DDT.
DDP. Yeah.
DDP is
DDT or DDP is the
Diamond Dallas
wrestler
Page.
who made his yoga.
Yeah.
And there's an actual move called the DTT. Yeah.
You got a loose reference there then. So you can also go deep penetration, which the old organ.
Deep penetration podcast, because why not?
Penetrating the ears, boy. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, I think we've got a new tagline. Penetrating your ears.
That's double penetration. It's two of you, isn't it? One each year.
Yeah.
Fucking get in there. Fuck, I didn't even think of it. I just thought it was the sexual kind.
Well, I thought it was more simple than that. So, what should we call our podcast, Paul? Well, your name's Dan, and my name's Paul. DPCast.
Fucking gravy, boys.
We're geniuses. We're going to be rich.
Yeah, but no, we're making much. We're looking into it anyways. We're not making massive amount of it. Pretty much what the goal is that we're making like about 4 or 5 t-shirts. One for me and Dan, obviously, because we're free advertisement. Secondly, is that when I go to Comic-Con, we're looking into possibly like when I go there, putting it out online, so people who see me then can take pictures with me, freaking see me in person, and I might give a couple of t-shirts out to people who come out and take a picture of me who know us. So it's kind of just spreading a little bit, freaking showing who we are and taking it forth. So it's just building the triangle more than anything, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're just trying to get to that point where it takes enough people to listen to us, so merch can be made and then merch can be sold, and means we don't have to be working on a regular basis, and means we can do the podcast on a more of a decent level. And on top of that as well, it means we can do even more of our projects that we've got in mind. I mean, we were going to try and do it this year, that me and Dan try and go to Comic-Con, but sadly Dan can't make it. But at the same time as well, is that next year now, goal, freaking WrestleMania is a goal for us, and so is Comic-Con. So it's like, sort of like set goals that we kind of like launching ourselves to. Like, I'm not going to lie, we kind of set ourselves a goal like 50 per month, like for Twitter, because I think that's reasonable. And the same time as well is that we are only 2 months in, Dan, is it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, we're only about 2 months in.
Yeah, we're in about 2 months. Looking at the files earlier, month-wise, we're on month 3, but we think we started at the end of February, was it?
Yeah, we're about, February 16th we are.
Yeah, so after me, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. A couple of weeks after yourself. So literally, only 2 months in, and we're 266 on Twitter. So I'm 4 months ahead of myself.
Because you were on episode 4 of mine, and then like a week later, you were like, "Fucking right, done. We're up. Check this shit out."
And to be quite honest, we can actually hold our hat high to state the fact that Ash was the guy who really got us kicking. So anybody who listens to us, you can hold Ash as pretty much the main forefather who basically told us what to do. Because me and Dan have been talking about, we'll give you a bit of backstory. Right? Me and Ash used to work together for years. We worked together since back in the day. So how many years do you think we worked together? Yeah, 5-6 years, isn't it?
5 in the lodge, 2 in chef.
Fucking dark. Well, for the most years that we were working in a lodge, me and Ash used to talk like a motherfucker about podcasts. Literally, he's the one who got me into podcasts. We were doing them left, right, and centre. And I now listen to about freaking 12 hours a goddamn week. But at the same time as well is that when Ash left, I got to know my good mate Dan, and lo and behold, I ended up talking to fucking Dan about podcasts because I get him involved with it. So it's like passing the message. And lo and behold, we started talking about the element of doing a podcast one day because Dan works in the doing theatres, and obviously I do the voices, and like we were like, oh, one of these days we're going to do a fucking podcast. And lo and fucking behold, freaking 2017 strikes, and Ash states the fact, you're doing a podcast. I'm like, how? What's this science you're telling me about? And
what wizardry is this?
And actually, you said how you doing. I was like, this is so fucking simplistic. How can we not do it? And 2 months later now, I got my own podcast gear. I'm using DJ setups that I was using fucking nearly 4 or 5 years back. Dan's using drum setups that he's using 2 years or 3 years back. And look, this is where we are right now. Like, got a nice little network behind us, freaking building it and making it more stronger day by day. And, as you see, Ash, freaking, we must probably plaster your fucking Twitter wall with all the shit that we place up. Like, so eating the traffic more than anything, isn't it? We're early doors.
Yeah. I think the most important part for us right now is just to keep posting podcasts and keep having fun, really. So. As long as it's fun, as long as it's fun, there's no problem. So,
it's just consistency, isn't it? That's more than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want now? 8?
9.
Or is it 9? This is 9.
Episode 9.
9.
9.
That makes sense because it's 13 for me. I'll be doing later.
What would be 10?
12. 13? Oh, fuck. Who knows? Who cares? Carry on.
So anyways, guys, before we go more down this rabbit hole, we do something each and every week.
You are entering the hypothetical corner.
So each and every week, we do a hypothetical question. And this week's hypothetical question, boys, I want to get your minds working. I want to get them working overtime. Okay. And this one's, this could go dark or deep. Freaking doesn't matter which way you want to plonk it. But
not like sex.
I know some.
It's dark and it's deep.
What the fuck?
I
don't know. Anyways, let's have a look here. So our hypothetical question this week is: you're an elite sniper protecting a doctor who's on the verge of curing cancer. Mm-hmm. You spot another sniper sitting on your doctor that you are protecting. As your sight is in on the other sniper, you realize it's one person you care about. Friend, sibling, child. Do you take the shot and let the doctor cure cancer, but live with the fact that you killed someone you care about? Do you let the person you care about take the shot, but cancer goes uncured?
Can I ask one question?
It.
It's more just to clear it up, really. Is the person that your loved one literally sitting on the doctor, like on his head?
Well, I know. When it stated the question, I was literally like, people are going to start thinking like he's fucking got a sniper rifle sitting on his head. Just parked his ass on top of him. No, literally, I think the interpretation of sitting means he's literally sitting on your target.
Ah, I see. So in a window in an opposite building or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay, cool.
Well, if it was a sibling, I'd fucking double tap that shit.
Well, I put this towards Jane, and Jane stated the fact, she goes, because I said friends or siblings, and she goes, wait. And I went, what about our daughter? And she goes, no. They're not curing cancer then. I went, fair enough. So how do you guys feel about it then? Would you allow it?
Like I said, sibling, double tap. If it was a mate, I'd stick to my original answer C, which is to hit the target, split the bounty. That's it.
I'm taking the shot. Doesn't matter who it is. The reason why I state this, because I think Donald Trump's already sorting out population. I think he's, we don't have to worry about the freaking overgrowth of people. The war will sort that out. So, he's already fucking dropping bombs on people. We're waiting for the nuke. Let's do this, boys. It's only days away. So, to be honest, I'm taking the fucking shot. Fuck it. Why not, We're either going to get freaking nuked by Mr. Trump himself, or shit goes sideways and we cure cancer. So
fair enough.
So we're all awful people then.
Yeah, we kind of are, aren't we? The question really doesn't have an upside to it. Really, to an aspect is that. Yeah, okay, you're curing cancer. At the same time, well, you're still being a cunt, freaking shooting your whatever. I just can't get in my head when he said a double tap. That shit.
No thought about it.
You want to be safe, don't you? You want to be safe, don't you? Yeah. You don't just want it to be like some sort of wound. You want it to be fucking fatal, don't you?
You've got to be sure about this shit.
I'd be 360 no scope that shit, like.
Fucking dive off the side of the building, love it. Ghillie suited, no. Do you boys want to taste one of the hypotheticals I would put on mine? Because we do a similar shtick. Not as tasteful as yours, I'm afraid. I haven't got my book to hand to pull a good one, but the last one I remember was from a Japanese special, and it was, would you rather be sodomized by a Gundam or a tentacle monster?
Oh.
Sodomized by a what, sorry?
A Gundam. You know,
Gundam, what's
giant
that?
they're like the Japanese Transformers.
Oh, right, okay. Tentacle.
Yeah, or one of those hentai tentacle monsters.
Tentacle monster, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, a tentacle, so at least it eases in rather than a big transformer of metal.
You can have like an arsehole like a kebab either way, but like, you know.
I'm assuming that the tentacle is a bit slippery and it's got at least a little bit of lubricant to it, so I'm going to go for that one.
Multiple probes, every single fucking colon.
I am going for the robot.
Robot?
Yeah, the reason why it's a straight kill.
Yeah, you'd be split in half, bro.
Oh, that's a good
exactly.
point, right?
It's a straight kill. Like, there'd be no pain. Literally, you just go in, fuck it. You know, I'm freaking, it's like David versus Goliath. Just, you know who's winning this one.
That's a good point. I was taking into account that I might enjoy it. So, well, if I'm going to get ass raped, I may as well try and at least ease it in. I might change my answer to pause, actually. At least that's a straight kill. Yeah.
It's a straight fucking kill. You think about it now, right? That's the last thing you want to do now, right? Because it's like getting asked, would you like to get gunned down or stoned? Well, you're going to ask to be gunned because naturally the first shot's highly chance it's going to fucking kill you. The first 500 stones are going to fucking penetrate you and you're still going to be alive. So, like, you know which one you're going to fucking want to pick.
So you're not talking about marijuana?
No. But I'm glad I could bring the tone down for a bit.
Well, guys, each and every week we do this hypothetical question. If you want us to do any more that you guys want us to listen to, please hit us on Twitter at DPCasters, capital D, capital P, capital C. And if you want to download this podcast at any form of time on the go, you get it through iTunes, Android platforms, and SoundCloud. And further ado, guys, we're going to our next segment.
This week in film news.
So this week in film news, guys, we have got two films that I literally, to be honest, I'm slowly starting to hate. And fucking just, we've had too much of them. And that is the Transformers movie. The trailer, I think third or fourth trailer, whatever the fucking one is for it now, has just come out. And Fast and Furious has just hit in the cinemas. Now, I want you guys to go with the flow in this one because I'm not going to lie, the bitching commence. Because these films, I have had a tits load of.
I don't give a shit about either of them, to be honest with you. Fast and the Furious, I got to admit, I enjoyed the first three, if that. Anything after the first three, not interested. And Transformers, I think I enjoyed the first one when it came out. I thought it was the dog's bollocks. And then the sequels came after and ruined it all. So, don't give a shit.
Do you think Shia LaBeouf actually killed off Transformers?
No, I think Michael Bay did.
Yeah. I agree with that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's a money whore. He just makes films for the sake of money, puts a load of explosions in. Basically, he used the same cookie cutter for all his films lately. Transformers, Turtles. It's like... I swear to God, the Turtles, when that trailer for that came out, I seriously thought, this is just Transformers with Turtles. It's even got Megan Fox in it.
Right.
It's just like, for fuck's sake. So...
It's just the same formula for nostalgia ass fucking. That's all it is.
Pretty much. Either way, you're going to get raped.
Yeah, pretty much. The thing is, I watched the first Transformers when that came out, and I watched a very bad pirate copy of it, and that did not help, as I couldn't tell what the fuck was going on.
Oh, don't worry, actually. If you've got a Blu-ray, I don't think you can tell what's going on, because it's just like...
No, but we're talking like 2008 LimeWire, so pirate copy.
God damn, that's a blast from the past.
Yeah, I didn't think it was in English, you know? It was absolute bollocks either way. I haven't seen any of the ones beyond that. I think it's the fifth one's coming out now, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Fifth?
I think it's the sixth or seventh. Freaking.
Oh, it's the fifth.
The last one had Marky Mark in. I remember that.
Yeah.
It's on that. I know Megan Fox has been out for about two of them now, and she was in three. And I think this is, I don't know, it's fucking one of them. I think it's fifth or sixth. Something like that.
No, it's the fifth, because there's the first three with Shia LaBeouf, And then the fourth one had Mark Walnut. Now it's the fifth one. So
it's called Last Night or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And do you know the part I don't like about it is that naturally it's like, I don't know, freaking, do you know, like when you're like, Optimus Prime is the kind of guy you want to root for all the way through it, like, and that's the only thing that kind of gets you through these movies is that the fucking Optimus Prime does look fucking awesome, and Bumblebee's not far off him, and then the rest of it's just a fucking bit blah around it. At the same time, now this one, we got fucking Optimus Prime acting like a peanuts all the way through it, and I understand they're adjusting the storyline, but like, why go this far? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, why need to go to this direction? Like, does this movie even need to be made? No, of course it fucking doesn't. I don't think the last three need to be fucking made.
No.
How many times has Optimus Prime died now?
Fucking about 7.
7 times in 4 films.
I haven't actually seen the trailer. What is he just going dark in this one?
He's gone fucking rogue, like.
Oh, I think he did that in the last one as well. Yeah, that's all you had off him all the way through. I'll kill you all. Come on. It's, oh, shut up.
Did you hear how many more they're making?
What's
Did you hear how many more of them they're making? Michael Bay's got 19 of them in various stages of production.
What the fuck?
Transformers films. Yeah. He's not directing any more of them though. He's just producing them and helping in the process.
Hence why we don't need a cure for cancer.
Yeah, so that's the next 20 years sorted.
Hence fucking why I've got this as our fucking bitch moaning segment of the fucking podcast. Fucking hell, man. 19? Are you fucking serious?
Genuine.
Wow.
So
does that include the 5 or 6 bullshit movies we already had, like?
I don't think so. So I'll take up to 24, will it?
Oh, shit.
Holy fuck. That is a lot of movies.
You know, the sad thing about it is that these films do make money, which is why they keep coming out. So, because there's some bellends out there who think, I did the Transformers movie, and they spend their money and go watch it. So,
yeah, I mean, like, this 19 could include those 5. I haven't cared enough to actually look into it. But I just saw a title somewhere and I was like, oh, tidy. That's 19 films I'm not watching.
Yeah, but the same thing as well is that even if it is Ash, that's still another 14 movies they're still fucking producing. Like that number still is quite extraordinary. Like it fucking mind blowed me when they stated the fact they were making fucking 3 Power Ranger movies.
I still haven't seen that.
I was like, dude, I'm not going to.
I think Ash had it quite on the nail a minute ago there. He said, well, there's 19 films we're just not going to see. That's a good point. We don't need to bloody worry about it. They're just going to make them, and we're not going to bloody see them. And as simple as it.
There's always going to be some specimen that wants to watch it, and there's nothing you can do about that.
Exactly,
but
yeah. You can bitch. It's fun to bitch and moan about it, but we don't have to fucking put up with it. So, yeah.
Well, I didn't go to cinemas to watch Ghostbusters, so I'm not going to watch it in Power Rangers. I put my full stop on that one. Friggin', at the end of the day, they look like shit, and I don't want fucking anything to do with it. So, friggin', and that's the problem, is that cinema is becoming that bracket. I'd literally prefer to go to Burnham Cinema in October and watch fucking My Little Pony the movie. Fucking because I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably going to enjoy that movie more than watch fucking whatever horse shit that fucking they're trying to reboot these days.
I can imagine this now. Transformers, Optimus Prime. Meanwhile, in screen 2, My Little Pony, My Little Pony, la 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 la. There's Paul with a big grin on his face.
fucking T-shirt on, favorite pony.
Fucking don't talk about freaking Twilight Sparkle like that, bitch.
Fucking brony.
Fucking brony, boys.
But speaking of, Just Do It, that was in the first couple of films. Have you been following his spat with 4chan? It's been quite entertaining.
What's it called?
You know Shia LaBeouf?
Yes.
Just Do It. Yeah. He did this like art project where after Donald Trump came into power, he put this flag up. Yeah. You will not divide us. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that.
I think I know you're talking about.
And people on 4chan keep stealing the flag. So it's why, he had this little exhibit in New York because it would be rolling for 4 years, and you could go up in front of it and say your message, and it was 24 hours of a job. But people from 4chan went in front of it and they just put in racist things, and one of them got him to assault them, so he got arrested. So New York took the camera down, so he put a flag up then in the middle of nowhere, didn't tell anyone where it was. But there's a camera broadcasting on it. So people on 4chan actually figured out where it was from like flight patterns in the background and like when the sun went down and the weather and the sounds.
Wow.
And then they went up and installed it.
Yeah.
So you put another flag up then in Liverpool in the middle of this really highly guarded art gallery, and they tried stealing it to the point that the gallery took it down because it was a security risk. And he keeps trying to put them up, and they keep stealing it.
That is genius.
It's entertaining.
That is fucking genius. Freaking yeah, no, because I've heard about it because I listened to a podcast called the Kevin and Bean podcast show, and that's literally their the radio show from America, they based in LA, and I fucking love listening to it. It's like having a different, something a little different to what I normally do as Hollywood Babylon. I'm a massive Kevin Smith fan due to Ash himself, like that now Dan is with himself, and, you know, and at the same time, sometimes it's nice to hear the other side of Ralph Garman from that. Because he's in that podcast, and he's a part of the radio show with him. So he's K-Rock, and I love that like hearing another side because you get to hear like another multi-diverse of voices that he does that doesn't even touch the show. Yeah. And it's fucking incredible with him. And so I do hear a lot of news over like stuff like this, and they do take the piss out of Trump fucking flat out. So it's quite nice to. I am going to be looking into that more. It sounds like the cat trying to capture the flag now.
That's hilarious. That's pretty much what it's called. Yeah. The saga. What was the other franchise you were ripping on?
Fast and Furious.
All right. I've seen the first 4, I think.
Yeah, same here. I think, first 3 I've seen. I think I started number 4 and had to turn it off because it's so terrible. And I've seen
Drift's the third one, isn't it?
Tokyo Drift. I enjoyed Tokyo Drift. I got to say, even though it didn't. I
enjoyed that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like even though it didn't have the original cast in it, I still enjoyed it, kind of thing. I thought it was quite cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And
problem is that, guys, right? Is that do we need 9 of them, or is it 8 or 9 of them? Again, like.
Well, again, I can see why they're selling well because. I went to see the last one, and it was more of an action film than Cars, really. And yeah, it was mildly entertaining. It was a good chuck away, fun watch, you know. But as you say, like there really need to be 8 of them and all that. Again, but it does make money, so people are going to still go and pay and watch it, and they're going to still make the films. So there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah,
they're doing 10 or 12 of them, aren't they? Altogether.
Are they? All right.
That's actually a good point, isn't it? No, they might actually be on that because some of them haven't been titled, have they?
I don't know.
Because I know they've obviously gone like the Fast Furious 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, you obviously have paid. But the same time, there's like Tokyo Drift. I don't think that was actually Tokyo Drift as a title. That was just added on.
It's the last canonically, I think, is it?
Something
comes after all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, that was really clever. That was in the last one. They kind of made out that Tokyo Drift is after everything that happened, and it just joined up in number 7. So. I thought that's quite clever, actually. Yeah. I think I like Fast and Furious more than letting on, actually.
To me, the only thing that keeps Fast and Furious kicking is The Rock. The Rock, anything that guy puts his fucking his balls into, it fucking comes out at least averagely decent. Yeah, and the annoying part about that is that they're lobbing The Rock into everything, and I don't, when you get too much of something, you get bored of it. I don't want to get bored of The Rock. I love The Rock in movies. And I just feel like he's in Jumanji. He's in fucking up-and-coming movies that sound fucking dreadful.
Where the fuck was he in Jumanji?
Yeah.
New one.
New one?
He's in the new Jumanji.
What the fuck? When did that happen?
It's a sequel where it's a video game instead of a board game.
Yeah.
It's this year, isn't it?
Yeah, this year. Jack Black in it.
Kevin Hart.
Jack Black. Kevin Hart. Is it Kevin Hart or is it Jack Black as well in it?
Both of them.
I'm thinking if Jack Black is actually in it now.
Yeah,
definitely Kevin Hart is.
Yeah. All right.
And obviously The Rock. And the girl. Who the fuck is the girl in it now? She's another good actor as well.
I don't know. I know you're around, though.
Yeah. I'd have to IMDb that shit, but still, it looks okay. I mean, mate, again, do we need it? No, really. I mean,
it's like basically Hollywood is a massive recycling plant now. It's all you get out of there is recycled films, reboots and sequels, and book adaptions these days. So, yeah,
it is that, to be honest.
Yeah,
freaking. Well,
what are you going to do?
I think. So again, go on, carry on.
I think, what are you going to do, eh?
To that. Well, guys, that is the end of our podcast. We literally are very thankful for Ash to come on our podcast today. If you want to give Ash a listen, please go and search for him on Cunch or Bunts. That will be in most of the descriptions that I'll place down on our Twitter, etc., etc. And do you want to give a quick plug for your Twitter page as well, dude? Or?
I think it's Cunch or Bunts. I don't know. Lars normally does this.
I'll link it on our Twitter page for anybody who actually wants to check out Ash's podcast and Twitter page. He does put a lot of awesome stuff up on there too. Now, guys, if you want to get a hold of us and literally give us questions each and every week on our new What's New With You and a hypothetical question, please get a hold of us on Twitter. That is at DPCasters, capital D, capital P, capital C. And if you want to download this and listen to this awesome podcast that we've just recorded, you can get a hold of us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Android platforms, and give us that 5-star rating and download that shit. Further ado, guys, have a good one.
Tatty buys. Let's say goodbye, Ash.
Oh, shit, sorry. Yeah.
Don't be so rude, Ash.
Sorry, I was trying to be polite. Keep my gob shut. I was stunned to call professionalism.